Hello and welcome to the TheFFTalk, where we are the Football Federation. I'm going to be talking about everything from my perspective, what's been going on in the game of football. Okay. Hope everyone is good. Happy New Month to anyone listening, wherever you are in the world. Right, it's Friday. It's Friday night. Then into the mood. It's Friday night, and I'm feeling the mood. Yeah, I'm feeling the mood because I feel good. Couple of reasons. I mean, it's a new day. It's a new month. Just thank God for watching over us throughout the whole, year, and we're closing it out with a bang. And what's more exciting than more football in December? Talking about that, I'm just going to jump straight into it. Okay, recap on big news around the world of football. Well, this week, as you can tell, Champions League was the major game or discussion point this week. I don't know about you guys, but first off, I'm gonna just talk about my club. You can see my clubs at the back, by the way. Manchester United, Bayern Munich, AC Milan, M3. Those are the teams I support. I'm gonna talk about Manchester United. Okay, Champions League, right? Galatasaray against Manchester United. First of all, shout out to the Galatasaray fans, man. The game of TIFO is absolutely unbelievable. They literally said, welcome to the H word, welcoming United. I remember last time, I think we United went to Galatasaray. It was a case of, then Sir Alex Ferguson was the manager. Cantona was a player then. I think I remember Cantona being escorted out by the police. Just kind of gives you an idea of how bad things were. It was just radical. The fans were absolutely crazy. The atmosphere was ridiculous. Sir Alex Ferguson then said that's one stadium he'd never wishes to visit again. Well, guess what? Erik ten Hag is the manager, and we had to visit Galatasaray in the Champions League. And it was supposed to be a win. It's a game that, as a United fan, you expect Manchester United to win that game. Granted, the way we've been playing, things happen. But overall, let's talk about the positives. I think Manchester United played a very nice, cool football compared to what I've seen, literally. I was quite impressed. I was impressed with the process. I was impressed with the gameplay. Ganacho scoring first. I'm still gonna go back to him. Bruno with a wonderful strike of a goal, man. Where did that come from? Just the overall play. We had our chances. It was it was one of those games where you just felt like, okay, Manchester United was gonna win this game, right? But there comes the great man Onana. He's been, I don't know what the issue is with Onana. Onana. The name just, I'm like, he's a goalkeeper. Your goalkeeper. Yeah, your job is to protect the goal, make sure no one scores. The first goal Galatasaray scored from Ziyech, that was a brilliant free kick. I'm just let that one go. But the second one, Manchester United considered through. That was an Onana mistake, man. That was goalkeeping fundamentals 101 that he messed up, literally. There's no way a ball is played in like that and you decide to punch the ball for what? Like, dude, if you punch the ball, there's a possibility of a rebound that's going to take place, right? And if the rebound takes place, then it's like, okay, somebody else can score. You just never know. Just poor decision making. Like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where you then wonder, okay, what does Erik ten Hag do about this? Does he now bench Onana? Does he? Onana is a great guy, great personality. I remember one of his interviews when I laugh about this. It was a Champions League game. I don't remember which one, but he messed up, and the way he was even talking to the presenter, even the interviewer was like trying to calm down too, because it was like, hey, it's my fault. It's my fault. I have to do this for the team. I apologize, but I have to win together. Blah blah blah. Long story, man. At the end of the day, the goal is to make sure you are a goalkeeper. Save the goal. He's done well, and it's crazy. Starts in the Premier League. He's, according to our manager today, came out saying he's probably the second best keeper in the league. Fine, Premier League. Okay. What else? He's had more clean sheets. Okay. This is Champions League. It just made me miss De Gea, you know, like De Gea saves, those kind of things, just trickle effect. Peter Schmeichel, you know, Van der Sar, those kind of keepers, like, man, this were the wall at the back, helping United at the back. And for this to happen, not just once, but again, twice in the game, like, he cost us that game, man. He cost us that game. Now, it's not a question of, okay, is he going to be benched? Is the manager gonna actually say, okay, let's just give him a breather and let me try myself and keep out the CL? It's just, I don't know, man. I won't be surprised if I see him in the lineup starting again this week or weekend. The fixtures I'll be running around soon. But Onana, I don't know. You gotta do better, bro. This is Manchester United. Once you wear that badge, man, it's a badge of honor. They need to change that badge, by the way. That's going to be another topic for another day. But no, he needs to perform absolutely better than what he's doing right now. But the positives from that, you know, like I said, the gameplay was also alright. Ganacho is looking brilliant. I hope he keeps the form, stays hungry. He has to chill on the celebration though. Like it's like he's jinxing himself when he celebrates setting goals. He kind of overdoes it sometimes. Like, celebrate, enjoy the moment, but don't go taunting the fans. I really don't enjoy that. There's no room. I don't understand why he's doing that right now. But that's it. That's his own perspective. Whatever. What else? What a game was there? So Galatasaray, Manchester United was the recap on that one. We did not win. It was a 3-3 game, a point for both clubs. So now Manchester United needs to go play Bayern Munich. And it's this love-hate relationship. It's like, you know. So I'm hoping Bayern Munich can give Manchester United some help, because we need the help. So yeah, it's gonna be fascinating to see what December has to offer. I believe that game is gonna be after game week 15, the Champions League. So game week 15 of the Premier League, then Champions League comes in. So that's gonna be a cracker. Looking forward to that. All right, what's next? PSG Newcastle. Man, honestly, man, I feel bad for Newcastle fans, especially the fact that they have been absolutely phenomenal this season. Granted, the fact that they've had so many injuries. I mean, you can't just. It's a lot to put together to see how they just keep going and going and going. Look, the last game they played, they tried against PSG, man, but that last minute penalty decision. I watched it. I watched over and over again. I watched it on normal play. I watched it on slow motion, and I was like, you know what? These days, I don't even know what is a handball anymore. I feel they were robbed, honestly speaking. But that's my perspective. PSG don't look scary. I don't see them going far in the Champions League. But shout out to Newcastle for fighting. They gave it their all. Unfortunately for them, it wasn't their night. So they have a big game against Manchester United this weekend. So I'm going to be getting back to that. Who else? Milan Dortmund. Yeah, Milan. My other team. Man. I don't even know where to start. Milan at home is a fortress. It's supposed to be a fortress. You're playing at the San Siro, man. Like, the atmosphere is just galvanizing. You're supposed to just be like, if I was a player playing for Milan, I don't even know. I'll be like an angel flying with the ball, because the atmosphere that they give you when you're playing there is just super. But there comes Dortmund. Michael Royce, great penalty. I'm not even gonna talk about all those guys right now. It's this kid called Adeyemi. Man, this kid is just a baller. Karim Adeyemi. I mean, first of all, he's Nigerian citizen, German citizen, plays for the German national football team. Center forward, right winger, left winger, like this guy can do it all. The way he played, man, I was impressed. I'm like, whoa. He literally changed the game. There were a couple of instances in the game where he just, did what he had to do as a player. I was really impressed. He's joined Dortmund, I believe, since 2022, and his contract expires 2027. So I'm like, this guy needs to make some move to one of those clubs up there, because he's a talent, man. He's a talent. It was a game changer. I really enjoyed that. Seeing him, I didn't enjoy the game because they beat Milan, but seeing him perform, it was good to see a young lad like that doing what he had to do. So yeah, Milan lost that game. Top of the list for me, these next two games. Arsenal Lens. Arsenal were phenomenal. I think they found a rhythm. They're finding that extra. They're just balling. They're balling. They're playing football. Like, this is football they're playing, man. Jesus is class. It's that Brazilian gem. Like, he gives you what you need when you need it. He's doing his job. But shout out to Saka, man. Saka is just the assist he gave. I think, was it Jesus who gave that assist? Anyways, he gave this assist where he's not that kind of player that is bulky or anything, but his determination to get the ball in between those defenders, assist the goal, that's just crazy. 6-0 the game ended. I mean, they scored like, 4-5 first half. Arsenal was just, I think, on a Champions League night, they are kind of scary, man. They play good football in the Premier League, don't get me wrong, but man, they were something else. Absolutely mental football. So it's exciting to see them performing in the Champions League. But Arsenal won that game. That's a wrap. The biggest game for me was Madrid Napoli. This guy called Jude Bellingham, man. Oh my God, what a player! Gee! But when ball, man, literally that means he's a baller in my native language. Like, he's so good on the ball. His vision, his mindset, his maturity off the pitch, his charisma, everything about this guy, his physique. He's born to be a footballer, no doubt. Like, I watched that. I didn't watch the game, but I saw the highlights. Just the highlights alone just showed me that, wow, this guy is something else, man. I cannot, like, it kind of reminds me of Zidane mixed with Kaká, mixed with Del Piero. He's just that footballer, and I wish him the best. I hope he doesn't get injured, stays out of injury. This is exciting to watch. It's exciting to watch. So he was definitely the playmaker for that Madrid game. Madrid, even with the injuries they have, they still went ahead and did what they had to do, winning of course. So, but yeah, those are my recaps for Champions League. Good news for Arsenal fans: you would not need to meet Bayern Munich because you topped your group, and Bayern topped the group. I was hoping for another Bayern Arsenal encounter, but we know what happens when that happens. So yeah, Champions League was quite fun this week. But other than the Champions League, there's another league where things are quite mental right now. It's the Campeonato Brasileiro Série A. It's literally the Brazilian league where I believe who's on top right now. They got 2 more games to go, and I think Palmeiras. I think they're leading the standing right. Yeah, Palmeiras is leading the standing it's tough right now. You should go check out the league and see what's going on. Palmeiras up top, Botafogo second, Atlético Mineiro third, Flamengo fourth, and it's like the top 6 is so tight. Like if any one of them loses a game or draws, it's gonna cost them the championship. So that's exciting to see. The footballers out there. You got Suarez in that league. You got Hawk. You got all these still good players in the Brazilian league over there. So quite fun to see what's going on there. So I think that's my recap of what's been going on around the world of football generally. So let me